I mean, I wasn't quite going to desecrate, but I was certainly going to spend an action to do something with the altar. But since Vinny did, we're going to turn and
A
take
level
some
4 turd.
A level 4 turd.
6 Curricks. I had a
How
level
do you-
4 turd today.
Hot, 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 hot.
How do you upcast that? Let's.
More PF Changs.
Oh my god.
Jesus. We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
So we return to the party tonight, having made your way across the hills through the Lurkwood, dispatching some trolls along the way, stumbling upon coming face to face with a infernal puzzle box. Having cracked the code and releasing the stone inside, you placed it in the statue, and the door was revealed to you. You enter this chamber with a slate black floor, 4 pillars rising from it to hit the overhead ceiling. It's about 15-20 feet tall, the room. There are strange runes all over the walls. And there's an altar and a substantial pile of bones in the corner. As you step into this room, Tyee, smoke begins to billow out of the altar, and a shape and form begins to take hold. I will.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Sure.
What board?
Misty Fall Cave.
My apologies.
I
Yes,
put in
Misty Falls Cave.
Perfect.
But rising out of the smoke and fire, this creature stands before it. It's before you. Its wings curled behind its back, its large barbed tail extending back. It's holding a flaming trident. Great horns and glowing red eyes are on the face as it stands towering here in the room.
Also, when you were giving this description of this creature forming, I said I wanted to cast Mage Armor. Was that possible?
Sure. I feel.
Oh, it's just an imp. Those things are easy.
Picture of it's in general chat.
It's a little more menacing looking.
So this form begins to take shape in front of you. It's clearly some type of demonic being. It opens its mouth and flecks of soot and brimstone kind of come out as you hear this deep draconic voice bellow to you. You are the first to free me. It's been a very long time.
Well, welcome back, I suppose. Who or what trapped you here?
I have many enemies, some of which trapped me, locked me away in this tomb. But unfortunately for them, I cannot be destroyed.
I'm interested to I would know what this thing is.
So you are the first to be able to free me. Unfortunately, I'm bound to another plane, but can, under the right conditions, materialize here. You having fulfilled those conditions, thank you. My disciples, as clever as they are, have been unable to decipher the riddle. And who's trying to figure out what?
Vinny and I are trying to figure out what it is.
I guess that would be Arcana or Nature.
Both suck, but we're going to go for it because why not? I rolled a 16 nature. I probably should have just helped. I should have just helped Vinny because I think Vinny's got much better bonuses.
What did you roll, Vinny? Okay. You know that this is a large fiend of some type, one of the devil varieties. You know that there are multiple types of devils and fiends of this category. You don't know exactly what kind this one is, but generally they're some characteristics that you would know that they're lazy, belligerent, reluctant to kind of put themselves in harm's way. They like to kind of move the pieces from behind the scenes.
Okay.
Okay. It has been quite a while since I've walked this plane.
Yes, what, are your cultists still here? This place seems rather empty.
They're quite busy at work here, yes.
Clearly, they are not busy enough since it is not them that freed you, yes?
And that's a good point, and to be frank, we just kind of walked in here.
That puzzle took us, what, 2 minutes? 3 minutes at the most?
Well, my disciples do have certain limitations.
How devastating are those limitations? An eternity is quite a long time.
Oh, this wouldn't be the first time I've been released. He looks kind of over at the pile of bodies. It took quite a lot of them to put me back in my container here. To lock me away. To prevent me from having fun. Honestly, I don't remember. I was quite furious at the time.
What kind of fun are you looking to have?
But to multiply, to grow, to spread. Not quite.
There was an undead horde that was running around through here. Is that your cultist, or is that maybe a competitor?
New followers. My cultists have been making relations with some of the local inhabitants. Indeed. Although I think they may have regretted the bargain that they struck. Speaking of which, you are here. What do you want? What do you seek?
It's a good shot.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. He chuckles. Clever one. But you came here seeking something. Out with it. I have things to attend to now.
Well,
Let me see.
we are seeking, well, security for these lands.
Security I can offer and
We
provide.
put down We, as a group, put down your undead horde. We killed your monstrosities, broke into your temple, and now we've released you.
You would see a flash of anger in his eyes as you say this with your keen perception.
As I understand, it's very angering, but we put it down.
His tail kind of
Handily.
like flicks quickly to the side. Oh.
No, it's a reasonable response. I see you are agitated. I would be agitated too.
There's always more disciples and
There's
followers to be had.
Well, that's just... I don't think
You
there are.
look like you may make fine additions to my collection.
You could try.
You can certainly try. That's what you
I'm
mean.
gonna go ahead and disagree with you there.
Yeah. My point is this. Obviously, your followers have blocked you away before. While you were gone, they were working. They created an army. The army's been put down. They have failed you over and over again. They could not get you out of the spell. We could. My point is very simple. This place is just not working for you.
He starts to laugh.
It's just not your bag. Eventually you just stop hitting your head against the wall, yes?
He's kind of taken aback by this approach. I don't know whether you are incredibly stupid or incredibly brave.
You tell me, you were locked away for God, goodness knows how long. Long enough for those bones to be almost dust, yes? Yes. Yes. Twice. The definition of insanity is just doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something different to happen. The past you just need to take a turn eventually, yes?
What do you suggest?
When was the last time you were home?
You see a sudden flash of sadness and surprise at that question.
Home is very important. I've left home for a long time. I've not seen my home in many years. I understand that pang. It is difficult. There's nothing... There's nothing that really replaces it, yeah?
Fortunately, I'm banished eternally.
Surely you can overcome that obstacle.
I've tried. And
Isn't
to be
home...
honest, this is much more fun.
That's fair. This is fun. But is it working?
It begins to kind of like move forward a little bit. Its wings kind of keeping furled behind its back. It's working well enough. I was able to assemble my disciples and followers from beyond. Now that I'm here, imagine what I can do.
You're quite capable of many things. I don't have any trouble believing that at all. That doesn't...
You see him kind of sizing everybody up. You would see his eyes flick over to the corner of the room opposite of you, with almost a knowing glance.
Define which corner. Are we talking north?
I'm assuming he's looking at Kalbren.
That would be a good assumption.
Yeah.
You see his tail kind of flick agitated, like he's kind of sizing all of you up. Well,
Talgar's going to move forward.
I grow
just
tired
a
of
little
our
bit.
conversation.
As soon as he says that, I'm going to cast Ice Wall.
Ice Wall?
Yes.
Okay.
Wall of Ice, it's called.
Wall of ice. Okay. And with that, let's go ahead and roll initiatives. Oh, are you fucking shitting me?
I like that sound.
I need Kariznikov.
You guys aren't rolling hot
Right.
either.
Or Stan, either one.
Exactly. Yeah. So get this. So in that Cyberpunk game, you can with a certain cyberware, you can change your initiative roll. You can give it a +2 bump after the fact.
That's cool.
But initiative is more devastating in that game than it is here, because people can like cover, and if they're behind cover, like you can't like ambush them or whatever. It's just a pain in the ass.
If they've got a higher initiative order, you can't hold your action to target them.
That's what I meant. Thank you. Yes.
They can do that to you.
Okay, so where are you casting Ice Wall?
Okay, so Ice Wall actually has an ability to be cast in a 10-foot dome. And if it is cast over the top of a creature, it shunts them away. So that'll be a dexterity saving throw. I am doing it as a dome, but I am doing it a little bit over the top of him. So he takes that effect.
So you're encapsulating him, basically, like putting like a cup over him?
Yeah, but hold on, let me just get my...
I'm just in my head picture like a big like ice bowl, and you've put it over the creature.
Pretty much.
Is it hollow on the inside? Is it just like a dome, or is it like it's filled?
It's hollow. It's a 1 foot thick ice wall. And he needs to do a dexterity saving throw DC 17.
Okay. He rolls a 9.
So he takes 34 cold damage.
Okay.
And he is inside the space.
So it moves him like centered back.
Yes.
Okay, so it throws him back.
So it has...
As you throw up the dome, you see just like this recognition of rage. Like he knows that you're casting something against him. And for the briefest moment, you see his eyes kind of like glow with more intensity, more fire and brimstone kind of come out of his mouth as he like opens it to say something, and the dome just goes thump over him.
It has an AC of 12 and 30 hit points.
Roger that. I'm gonna need you to track that as I hit it. Okay, so with that move, that kicks us off. Vinny, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
It's a 1 inch thick. 1 inch or 1 foot? It's 1 foot thick. So you would probably see outline of him. I don't know how clear.
It's your eyes. You can make it crystal clear if you want. And you can
what
make
quality of ice?
Snowy. You're the one casting. You tell me.
It is 80 to 90% clear. So it's just a slight frosting, but you can clearly see what's inside of it.
Yeah, just kind of that little water warping. Like, all right. So Vinny, if it's clear like that, you see as the dome forms and the smoke kind of billows out of his face, you see the entire inside of the dome kind of whirl with fire for a moment, as if the ice like came down just in time. It's muffled. It's a roar. It's muffled though. Okay, so Karl, you're up. Talgar on deck.
Oh, right. Would I be able to like squeeze between those cages to get over to get because I kind of don't think I would have a shot on him. I know I can't really shoot him, but the whole expectation here is once I can get a clean view of him, I want to hold my attack action for whenever.
Yeah,
If I see him.
you could get to the other side. It is difficult terrain with the rubble.
Oh, no worries. I've got plenty of movement to get there. Yep. I'll just take up position there and hold my action.
Okay.
Right there.
Talgar, you are up. What action are you holding, by the way?
Me?
No,
Attack.
Oh.
Okay.
Attack.
But what's the trigger?
Seeing him, because I know I can't shoot through a foot of ice.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Talgar, you're up. Tyee
I'm
on
going to
deck.
move forward. It's about there. Bonus action, I'm going to cast my Shield of Faith. And then I'm going to take a defensive posture and dodge. And just try to be ready.
Okay. Tyee, you are up. Vesmir on deck.
Yes. I will light up my robes, and that will be the sign of the dragon. So the dragon symbols across my robes light up.
Okay.
So you know that helps me with my concentration saving throws. And then after that, I will bring down a third level moonbeam right on top of them. And I won't measure it out because it'll just be on top.
Yeah. But I don't believe that penetrates the ice.
It would totally be your ruling. I don't think it says anything about that. The light goes through water pretty well. I don't know. It's just up to you, man. You know?
I would say that it would do half damage at best, just because of being diffused by the ice.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I will say that
work with that.
if since we went with translucent ice or ice, it penetrates through.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like if we can't attack it with a sword or shoot an arrow through it, then at least some of the moonbeam would get through. I think that's probably coherent.
Yeah. Okay. So he's bathed in this glow of radiant light. Anything else?
And then I'm just gonna go boop.
You run out the door.
Right here. I'm gonna run right behind this little thing. And that'll
right.
do it.
Vesmir, you're up.
Okay. I'm going.
You notice the creature basically, everybody else is moving around the room. Its gaze is clearly fixated on you.
I move up behind that statue. That's 40 feet of movement. And I am going to hold a ray of frost if he manages to break down the ice wall.
How long does the ice wall last?
3 years.
Lasts up to its concentration up to 10 minutes. It's only got 30 HP per side kind of thing. So, but once a wall's been broken down, there is residual cold damage that gets dealt if he's within the space.
Okay. So, anything else?
That's my turn.
It is the creature's turn. You will be able to see him uttering some type of incantation and making swift gestures with his hands. And that is his turn.
Oh, no. He needs to make a con save.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
He has a minus D4 on that, Vinny?
No, we're
No.
which is +4.
Oh, he did. Oh, you blessed us. Okay, I got him backwards.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
What is causing the con save?
Moonbeam.
Oh, okay. 15.
That fails, so he'll just take half of whatever this is.
Okay.
You take half of 21, so 10. 10 radiant damage.
Okay, so you see like just a little bit of burning on the wings. He doesn't seem to really care. He just goes through his uttering incantation and quick gestures with his hand. Back to the top of initiative as we go into round 2. Vinny, you are up. Karl, you are on deck. Roll me a perception. You just hear him uttering something in infernal, and what you do hear noises down the hallway to the west. Okay. Karl, you're up.
So what he's doing, so you said, or well, I guess that was Vinny's check. I guess from Karl's perspective, does he know? Can he tell if the creature appears to be casting a spell or just speaking?
Yeah, it definitely looks like he was casting something.
One moment.
Im Moment, bitteschön.
Seeing him casting something. Uh, 4 tiles. So seeing him cast something actually, oh god. I'm actually going to reach my hand out with and just focus on rangery things and focus my mind on the silence of the forest and cast silence in that area.
By the time it's your turn, it looks like he's finished casting. I apologize.
Oh, okay. If it won't affect the cast, like that was the idea.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to set you up for that.
On that
No.
note, if he was casting, would he have needed to make a concentration saving throw?
Only if he was holding concentration, and
Okay.
that happened at the beginning of his turn before he would have started casting, even if that was the case.
Okay, but it wasn't. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I guess I'll just same thing, holding
Yeah,
attack
you just know
action.
that he cast something and is just waiting.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, in that case, I'll just hold my action. In case in case I can shoot him. So
Okay.
that's that.
Talgar, you're up. Tyee on deck.
Well, since the ice dome is still there, I'm just going to continue to hold my position and defense until he gets out of that and I'm ready for him.
Okay, Tyee, you're up. Vesmir on deck.
Yeah, I would like to hold a guiding bolt for if he comes out of the ice. And move kind of like boop around the corner here. It won't let me go halvesies on this tile, so I guess just right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'll hold a guiding bolt if he gets out of the ice, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Vesmir, you're up.
But not like that he's not making an attempt to escape. This is troublesome. He's going to move into the space. Shame I can't leave that dome up with that and move at the same time. And I'm moving to there. And I'm going to again hold a ray of frost in case the dome falls.
Okay. All right, that is the creature's turn. He was rolling his con save. 16.
Meets beats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is with the double resistance, I guess? Or what were you going to say, Kalbren?
No, nothing. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah. So it's 15, 7, 3?
Okay.
Nah.
You see him kind of just stand there, his wings kind of furl around him as he just kind of waits in a defensive posture, not seemingly bothered by the moonbeam. And then I need to do this. Okay. Vinny, you're leading us up. I rolled a 16. Okay. Karl, you're up. Talgar on deck.
Well, this is a standoff of sorts. So yeah, I don't even know what. Yeah, we're gonna hope for one more time. We're gonna hold the action, the attack action again, and kind of wait to see what happens.
Okay. Talgar, you're up. Tyee on deck.
Since he didn't seem to be trying to get out of the dome, I'm going to try to piss him off a little bit, I guess. I'm just going to shoot the finger at him and continue to hold dodge for when he gets out.
Okay. Tyee, you're up.
Here's what I want to do. I would like to cast Destroy Water. And I would like to destroy just enough for us to bonk
Cheap
him on the
charge.
I would like for him just enough for us to bonk him on the noggin.
So where exactly are you talking about? Like directly above his head, like in the front? Like I'm trying to understand what you're trying to do.
So is he currently encased in the ice wall?
No. He's on. Like think of a bowl of ice, and he's underneath it.
Okay. So he's
like
not
if
like
you put a cup over a spider type thing.
the ice. Oh, okay, gotcha. So I would like to, I guess, kind of open a hole so we can get him through it.
You're wanting to open a hole so you can. I need a little bit more precision and
Open a hole to shoot at his face.
I want to open a hole so people can reach out and touch him. So, like, ideally, I'd like to open a hole so the Moonbeam can hit him through the thing. I'd like to open a hole so Kalbren can get a friggin' arrow through. So,
Well, the
Talgar can get
Moonbeam,
some stabbies.
the Moonbeam, again, this is a dome, and the Moonbeam's coming directly down.
Okay.
So to be able to hit him with it, you would have to do it very towards the top of the dome. For Kalbren to shoot him, you would need to do it closer to the side of the dome to create the opening. But I don't see how you could do both.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. I'll destroy the dome.
The whole dome.
Yep.
Okay, so how does
We're
that
gonna-
work, Vesmir? Y'all two duel it out.
It's got 30 HP, so he wants to.
So I can destroy up to 10 gallons of water.
Wait,
That's
that's
what
not
it
a
says.
concentration spell? Like, it just makes it and it's there?
It's a concentration spell for me,
Oh,
so I can
you can drop that at will.
Yeah, but not my turn right now. I have plans, but I don't want to matter it too much. I want to yell out what I want to do to the characters, but
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to stop Tyee from doing what he wants to do either.
Okay, it's however y'all want to roll it. So, Tyee, you're destroying the whole dome? I don't know how he does that against your spell. You'll have to describe that.
So I can only destroy 10 gallons of water. So it would be very limited. I don't know if I'd be able to destroy the whole dome.
Okay. I would say that then, basically the size of one of these little 5-foot things that in front of them.
Yeah, you know what? I would do that so that we could start getting arrows through that thing. I think that would be my primary concern.
Well, just for narration's sake, like, I'm gonna put a dice down. Alright, so, like, if the hole is, like, right in front of him, then, like, obviously the square right in front of him and maybe, like, these two side squares at that angle
Okay,
would be able to hit him.
that would be ideal.
Okay. So you put a hole in the dome.
Alrighty.
Vesmir, you're up.
I'm going to move up close to where it is. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, I'm at the edge of the dome. And I'm going to yell at Talgar and say, "Get ready, I'm going to drop the dome. Use your net." And I am going to hold the spell Immovable Object. And on Talgar's turn, I'm going to drop the ice dome and cast that spell when he throws the net.
So you want to make the net immovable.
Correct.
I like it.
She's lovely. Married to my buddy Dave.
Okay.
Should we resolve my held action at this point? By the way, if Tyee
Are you in angle? Yeah, you are in angle of that. So yes. So the moment that the thing comes, you fire your arrow before Vesmir actually moves up.
cool. I presume what you said earlier, given that he glanced towards me in the corner, that he would see through my darkness trick.
Tyee got that impression.
Well, I mean, I'm asking you for like DM mechanically, so like.
Are you asking? Are you hidden? You're not hidden.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, Kalbren, you are not hidden, dude.
Devil Sight's a bitch.
Oh, I was pretty sure he had Devil Sight. So that's a 21.
Sorry
to
if I
hit.
telegraphed that too much, but I'm trying to
No!
find you 22 perception. Or 28 or whatever it is now.
Let's just agree that it's disgusting.
So 21 to hit on the devil. I presume it did.
21 hits.
Okay, because if it hadn't hit, that would have been like, whew. For 12 piercing, and then I my second attack will coming in. Come on, that's gonna hit. The second attack was a 26 to hit, And that's a total of, wow, that's a nice damage roll. 23 total piercing damage. And then that's it.
Okay. Then Vesmir moves forward. What are you doing?
I'm holding my action. I've yelled. Wait.
Oh, you're holding the action to cast the spell.
Drop the dome, but I had my turn. We just filled his held action. That was all.
Oh, okay. So you've dropped the dome, or you're holding to drop the dome?
I'm holding to drop the dome. I'm waiting on Talgar's turn. He's going to throw a net. I am going to drop the dome and cast. I'm holding immovable object. Sorry.
Okay. So that's your turn. Held action. Got it. He's going to hurl flame at you and attempt to hit you. 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Then he is going to attempt to hit you with his fork. He stabs out. He has the range to do it. 15.
Can I, with my held action, would I still be able to use my reaction to cast shield?
Yeah.
I do, but it's AC 15.
But it's going to drop it'll drop your held action because you can only cast one spell.
That's what I mean. Like, if I could still have the held action or not. That's fine.
Well, your held action would still be there, but then when you would go to cast it, wouldn't fire. Because you used the ability, because you can only cast one spell other than a cantrip.
That's fine. I will take the damage.
Okay, so you're going to take the damage for the fork?
Yes.
Okay. That is 10 piercing damage.
And I rolled a Constitution save of 21 to hold the dome.
So he is going to attempt to stab you again. 25 to hit.
I think that just beats.
And then 16 points of piercing damage.
I'm looking bloody. Con save to hold the dome. It's an 8. The dome drops.
He begins to cackle. You see a hulking shape appear, or anybody who's taking notice would hear or something approaching. You see this hulking shape appear at the top of the stairs. But that's as far as he can get. Vinny, you are up. Karl on deck. Ooh, 10. Points of psychic damage. Disadvantage on his next attack. Alright. Karl, you're up. Talgar on deck.
Alright, well. Looking at what we have here, we're not going to have a whole lot of hope this is going to work, but you know what? Hail Mary is it's always worth giving it a shot. So we're going to cast an incantation as the bow glows green energy swirls around it, and we're going to fire an arrow at him, casting Ensnaring Strike on the bow. If it hits, he needs to make a strength save. If it doesn't hit, the spell stays on the bow. But basically, the spell is like a buff on the bow until there's a hit.
Okay.
And that's not going to hit. That's a 12. But I get 2 shots, so that's shot 1. Or no! Yeah, it's a bonus action to cast. Hold on. Yes, it is. It is a bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike. So, shot 1 is a 12. That will miss. I'm pretty sure. You can correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's going to miss. And a 13. So I think both shots miss.
Yes, both shots miss.
And that would.
All right, Talgar, you're up.
When he made his last attack, did he make a con save to take his moonbeam damage?
No, he did not. I will make that now.
That's okay. I missed it too, so we're good.
23.
Well, that does good. And this was before the dome drop, so it's double again. So it'll same damage. It's the same roll actually, which is odd. So 15 to 7, 7 to 3.
There's no dome though.
There was at this time.
Oh, okay.
There was at this time. It would have been at the start of his turn, and the dome didn't drop till he was like 2 attacks in or something. So
yeah. Anyways. All right, Talgar, you're up, and Ty, you're on deck.
All right, Talgar's going to follow through his plan, but first he's going to step in front of Vesmir to try to shield him.
Brave man.
Yeah, well. And then I'm going to throw the net on him and trigger this event.
All right, give me a ranged attack.
$19.
You throw it over, and part of it snags on his horn, but it spins around and does its job and is draped over him. It does not look like it's going to contain him. It's just kind of like draped over him. Ty, you're up.
yeah.
Well, isn't Vesmir doing a movable now?
Okay. Oh no, he spent his spell. It doesn't go off.
No. I didn't use shield.
Oh, you didn't use shield. Okay.
No.
So yeah, it goes off.
Cool.
That's gross. So what conditions is he under right now?
Well, he has a net over him that he cannot remove. So that also means he can't move anywhere. So what would the net... Mindleak, there's rules on the net there.
Well, if you want to just forego that and look at the immovable object, he can make a strength check to move it to... he can move the object up to 10 feet if he can beat my spell's DC with a strength check.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But to answer Ty's question, what does the net do? Is that restrain?
Yes.
Okay, so then he is currently restrained, Ty, to answer your question directly.
And does that cause any effects on our attacks against him?
I believe it gives advantage.
Yes.
I can tell you. Just
restrained speed. Creature's speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against a creature have advantage. These creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Gross. Okay. Wild. Okay. Then I will maintain concentration on my moonbeam, and I will shoot him with a guiding bolt at 3rd level with advantage, which is fucking crazy.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 hit.
Oh, yes, it does. This may be really clutch.
Oh, fucking. That's. Jesus
It's a bull. You should roll this
Christ.
in. Oh, okay.
43 radiant damage.
You know what? Is it easy to count the dice that you need to roll? You should do that in Talespire.
It's not. It's 12d6. But it was 43 radiant damage.
All right, 43 radiant damage.
Jesus.
The creature is bloodied.
And that. Yes, ends my turn.
Vesmir, you're up.
I'm going to take the disengage action, and I'm going to move away 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And that's.
Did you need the disengage though?
He's got a reach of 10 feet, so I would have left
Oh,
him.
gotcha.
So you can use attack of opportunity, but disadvantage. Oh, he was at disadvantage with a sustained enemy, so I didn't have to take disengage. That's fine.
And remember, there's that shape up at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
You would have seen it when you turned and ran.
I ran halfway.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you are aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get an attack. You can have an attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
We want
but
to fuck with the DM.
If you use disengage, then there's not an attack, right?
No, that gives them. Wait. That's
No,
good.
disengage just lets you go away. It bypasses it and makes you immune to it.
Immune to attacks of opportunity. Sorry, you are correct. Just wanted to make it fair on all accords, even though we like to fuck with the DM.
That's fine. I'm pretty gullible.
That's like the national sport of D&D, isn't it?
That's me done.
Okay, so that's your turn. So it is the creature's turn.
Con save.
Con save. Uh, 10.
That's a fail. 13 radiant damage. Oh, he's glowing too. So whoever's next.
So he is going to look quite rageful. He is going to whip his tail towards Talgar. Indeed it is.
Whoopah!
26.
Jesus, with disadvantage?
Yeah. God damn, that's gonna hit.
Holy
I rolled
shit.
I rolled it. I rolled both in the high teens.
Damn,
that's
son.
going to hit. Okay, so the tail whips around and does 8 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
I'm sorry, what you said? Constitution?
Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
Well, I rolled a nat 20, so 25.
That's probably a good time.
Who knows what that shit was gonna do? Fuck.
So it pierces you and does the damage, but you get the feeling it could have been much worse. It looks quite enraged and will attempt to hit you with its fork. 17.
Miss.
15 miss. Okay. And then it is my other creature's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And dirty 20 to hit Vesmir.
Was that with disadvantage? Because I have the disengage action.
Oh, no, it was not.
Oh, that's dodge. Right.
Okay, so it's a dirty 20.
That hit.
Alright. It does 3 points of slashing damage. And 1 point of necrotic damage. As you see this patchwork of flesh cobbled together. It looks like it was parts of orc are clearly evident, but it looks to be mixed with troll parts as well.
I lose concentration on immovable object. Oh wait, no, it's not a concentration spell. Never mind.
Okay, so that makes its turn, and then Vinny, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
Jeez. Nice. Fuck.
The big old
Potent
loogie.
spit. It's a big old.
That's a loogie, man. I mean, my goodness.
That's almost Ugh.
Okay, Karl, you're up. Talgar on deck.
Hearing this thing come down the tunnel there, and Vesmir's sounds a big hit. Wheeler on the corner, look over, bow still glowing green, and we're gonna take at least one shot at the thing. The golem.
Okay.
I was planning to roll with this one with advantage because I'm all hidey, stealthy, thingy.
You have advantage unless somebody's attacked it before. I don't think anybody has, right?
Oh,
He's shooting the orc monstrosity.
My bad.
For now. So, because I imagine it can't see me in the dark. Holy crap, those are bad rolls. That's a 15. Oh, I have it written right here.
You don't need it. Yeah.
Okay.
But do you want to hit more?
Don't hit more. Cool. All right, we're gonna roll the damage, and this thing's probably got high strength, so this other thing's not likely to do much. But we're gonna see anyway. That would be 11 piercing, and it needs to make a strength save, DC 14. Oh, you rolled a 14?
Yep.
Of course. So you say it saves. Yeah, the vine grows out from where it hits and just kind of withers the ground and falls. Kind of muttered to ourselves, fuck. And then turn over and look at the devil and take our second shot against the devil. This one will be advantage because he's glowing.
Okay, so that arrow sinks in and you see this black liquid kind of pouring from the wound. And then you turn and shoot the devil?
Rose.
Correct.
Okay.
Struck oil.
Yeah.
Man. So that's a 21 to hit, so that's going to hit. And this time, I'll take my sneak attack with this one because we got Talgar there. That is crappy damage. That would be 10 total damage to the devil, and that will be my turn.
And what exactly did you shoot him with again?
The second one was just a piercing arrow. The whole reason I shot the other thing first is I had the spell on the bow, and even if it hit the devil, he's already restrained. The spell that restrains people. Yeah, 11.
Got it. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Talgar, you're up. Tyee on deck.
Alright, I'm finally gonna get a chance to swing on this dude. So it's gonna happen. I'm doing my little indie thing. Oh yeah, just super advantage.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Kalbren shot him, right?
No. he's restrained by the net with the immovable object, so that's automatic advantage.
Redundant advantage. I love it.
Yeah.
This is good.
Well, I didn't need advantage on that one. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
It's going to be 12 damage.
Okay, but before I apply that 12 damage, you always roll advantage just in case you crit.
That's a fair point. Okay, well, it's 25 again.
Alright. So, how much damage was that?
12.
12. Alright.
And now attack number 2.
He's no longer glowing. 22 hits.
And 14 to hit. I mean, 14 damage.
Alright. Yeah, you see your blade like slashing into him, but his scaly hide, like it's tough like iron. Anything else?
That'll do it.
Tyee, you're up. Vesmir on deck.
Yeah, I am going to... I will shoot him with a second level guiding bolt.
Alright.
Uh, 27?
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
19 radiant damage.
Oof.
And he's glowing, even though it's redundant.
Alright.
Infinite crit, right?
Huh?
I said that's supposed to mean infinite crit, right? No.
That ends my turn. On the next edition of D&D, yeah, God. That does it.
Vesmir, you're up.
Okay, I am going to bonus action attempt to telekinetically shove the golem. Is a DC 16 strength check.
9.
Okay, he moves back away from me 5 feet. And I'm going to be like, Vesmir, sorry, that's my name. Vinny, Karl, could use your help here, please. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. And then I'm going to cast... I'm going to Ray of Frost that same golem again. There's 26 to hit.
26 hits.
He takes 11 damage and he's pushed 5 feet further up the stairs.
How much damage?
11.
Okay.
And he moves. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright. The creature hisses with anger and hurls a ball of fire towards Vesmir. 13 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Splashes against the side of the wall. It whips its tail towards Devon. I'm still restrained, so... Oof, 17. It swings its fork at Devon. 25.
That's going to hit.
14 points of piercing damage. And that's its attacks. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna come after. Oh, it can't see in the fucking dark.
You can't get back. Oh, you're saying he couldn't see him in the first place? That's fair.
Well, yeah, because he's
makes
hidden.
sense. Yeah, he would never go over there. He can't see him. Yeah, you're good.
So it's he was over here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just gonna have it run towards. I'll have it use the dash all the way to Talgar. And Vinny, you are up. Karl on deck.
Nice. Nailed it.
Hold on, I was responding to a work thing. Hold on.
Do you get your bless, or does bless only for other people? Well, we haven't heard the result yet, so I'm going to use my Cosmic Omen to read it before I make a mistake. Whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, yeah, you get a d6 on top of this. Yep. That's my reaction. Nice. There it is, man.
Your little one makes these noises at the right times.
He expresses his displeasure at the slightest things.
Alrighty, sweet. Okay. So what happened while I was gone? 21 to hit hits.
That was the
This is
golem
against
or
the fiend devil. Okay.
Beautiful.
The creature looks very bloodied.
Furry of the small.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
Karl,
I had
you're up. Talgar on deck.
I had a kid the other day. I had one of my wrestlers ask a very attractive teacher who's wearing a fuzzy sweater if she was a furry the other day. Like mid-class. Mid-fucking English class.
wow.
Mortifying. Mortifying. But there it is, junior high.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to shoot at the glowing netted devil. Actually, first we're going to bonus action throw. Even though he's probably on the way out, the other thing isn't, and this will still be nice. Bonus action, draw our fingers in the space and draw and cast Hunter's Mark on him. Because I haven't actually done that yet this combat. And taking shots. So shots. Yeah, that'll hit. Well, that would be a 28 to hit.
28 to hit hits.
Yeah. For terrible damage. 8 plus 10 total piercing on the first shot.
Okay.
He's still up. It sounds like he's still up. Second shot's going. Another 28 to hit. For 11 total damage on the second shot. And that's my turn.
Okay. Talgar, you're up.
Did we miss Moonbeam again? We did it again, didn't we?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Everybody check me. Did we do it this last turn?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets a 24 though.
Okay.
So half damage.
7.
All right. And Talgar.
Talgar is going to continue swinging on him. Get 26 to hit.
Well, that hits.
12 damage. Hit number 2. $18 to hit.
18 hits.
And 10 damage. And that'll do it.
All right. Tyee, you're up. Vesmir on deck.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot it again with a guiding bolt. At 2nd level. Uh, 23.
That hits.
15 radiant damage.
Okay.
And that ends the turn.
Vesmir, you're up.
Okay, looking at this beast, I am going to cast a Frost Nova to the back half of the room, only encompass the imp. It is a dexterity saving throw, disadvantage, DC 16.
I'm sorry, DC 16 dexterity.
Correct.
I am at disadvantage.
Yes.
12.
He takes 25 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to push the golem 5 feet away from Talgar.
Okay.
Oh, DC 16. It's a strength check, DC 16.
16.
Meets beats, so he doesn't move. And that's my turn.
He is going to cackle wildly and swing out with disadvantage with his tail at Devon.
After he makes a Constitution saving throw.
He misses with the tail. Constitution saving throw. 19.
Damn. Passes. Takes 9 radiant damage.
Alright. He's then going to come to hit Devon with his fork. Misses. Enraged, he's going to throw a fireball at Karl. 18.
That is this an actual fireball or like a firebolt that it's just an 18 to hit?
It's a hurl flame. It's a ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay. 18 to hit will hit. Got it.
Okay. That's 18 points of fire damage, and everything that you are wearing or being worn. I'm sorry. If the target is flammable, is a flammable object that isn't being worn or carried, it also catches fire. So it doesn't catch on fire. I misread that. But you do take 18 points of fire damage.
Oh.
The creature's going to lash out with its claws at Devon and miss. And 22 to hit.
That's going to miss.
Okay. That's all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so two other hideous abominations come charging in down the stairs. One of them heading straight towards Vesmir, the other one peeling off and looking to attack Vinny. But they use their dash to get this far, so they don't get to do anything. Now it is Vinny's turn. Karl on deck.
I shot him. It is still restrained. Yes.
Okay. Misses. Karl, you're up. Talgar on deck.
Seeing the other stuff come in, it's like, gotta get this down, gotta get this thing down! And we're going to take our shots on the devil again. Being he's restrained. Advantage. Come on, 20 please. Nope, no 20. 26 to hit, that'll hit. Rolling damage. Okay, that plus that. Uh, 19 total piercing damage on the first shot.
Okay. And with that, the creature begins to cackle wildly and falls to the ground. Its body begins to turn to ash, kind of like in-game, where the people just disintegrate and blow away, leaving just the smell of brimstone and sulfur and ash on the floor.
Okay, and just as looking around at my colleagues, be like, someone needs to check that altar. And then wheeling, I just wheel over and I'm going to take some shots at the one near Talg. I didn't use my bonus action, so now bonus action, I'm moving Hunter's Mark onto the creature next to Talgar, which would be Golem Flesh Golem, of course. And we're taking our second shot with him against that one. Boop, 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 boop. 17 to hit. Does that hit?
You're shooting the one next to Talgar?
Correct.
17 hits.
Cool. That will be... Oh, terrible. 6 total damage. And I'm going to spend some movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what? Oh. Well, you can... Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay, so the creature that you're shooting looks like it's starting to come apart at the seams. Talgar, you're up. Tyee on deck.
Alright, Talgar is going to spin around and attack the dude behind him. Doing my little vow of enmity.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That's the wrong thing, sorry. 16 damage.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm
still blessed, right? That was a 4. $17.
You take 6 points of poison damage as the creature rips apart and splatters you with all kinds of black ichor. You avoid, though, getting into any open wounds, your mouth or eyes. And that thing is off the board. Alright. Anything else?
No, that'll do it.
Tyee, you are up.
Use my action to move the moonbeam on top of this orc bee. And then yeah, that will end my turn.
Okay. Vesmir, you're up.
I am going to shoot a ray of frost at Orc B. That's 17 to hit. And it takes 9 damage. It stays within the moonbeam but moves 1 square closer to Talgar.
How much damage?
9 damage.
9. Alright. Anything else?
That's it. And I've moved away.
Alright, Constitution saving throw is on the docket. 18. The moonbeam.
18 pass.
Yeah.
Yep, and so that's 17, so 8 radiant damage.
Alright. And then it is going to... my target, my beautiful target, is going to run towards Talgar and attempt to beat on him. And misses as these clawed, meaty fists slam down on you, but failed to do any damage. The other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna head towards Vinny. A 22 to hit. Yeah. 22.
16, yeah.
Okay. So you dodge that. And then second swing is a 13, which I believe misses. Alright. And then that thing's dead. Alright, Vinny, you are up. Karl and Dick.
As Vinny's urinating on the altar, we're like, oh, what are you doing?
Okay, so you go about trying to desecrate this altar. The first thing you notice is that the markings and symbols in the top of the runes are extremely hot to the touch. Okay, so your action is desecration. Got it. Karl, you're up. Talgar on deck.
What level do you cast desecration at?
What level are you casting desecration at?
I mean, I wasn't quite going to desecrate, but I was certainly going to spend an action to do something with the altar. But since Vinny did, we're going to turn and take
A level
some
4 turd.
A level 4 turd.
6 Curricks.
I had a
How
level
do you-
4 turd today.
Hot, 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 hot.
How do you upcast that? Let's.
More PF Changs.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's your
All right,
material cost.
Material cost. My Hunter's Mark target is dead, so we're going to throw bonus action Hunter's Mark on Orc A. Because he's probably going to come this way and probably try to smack Vinny. And then start firing. Plink, 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 plink. I rolled like 5 19s. So that was a 19 for 20 and 28 to hit, so I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
Yep. And this is which one? The one on Talgar or the one...
Orc A, the other one.
Got it.
Yep. So 11 plus 6. That's 17 total damage to Orc A.
Got it.
Or not total, that's shot 1. Shot 2. Pew. Probably going to hit. That's a 24. And that will be 7 additional damage. Piercing to Orc A. We're going to then take some movement to get over here in a nice dark part of the wall, and that's our turn.
Alright, Talgar, you are up. Tyee on deck.
How is B looking?
B is looking a little beat up, but still pretty healthy.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take my first swing on him.
I mean, other than the fact that he's a stitched together monstrosity made of some combination of orc and human.
Fair. 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
It's going to be 15 damage.
Creature's now bloodied.
Okay, second hit. Oh, wow, what a shit roll. That's an 11. Wait, but I can add a d4. $15?
Unfortunately, not enough.
Shit. Should. Damn. Alright, well, I screwed myself. Alright, that's it.
Tyee, you are up. Vesmir on deck.
Yep. You use my action to move the moonbeam back over. Buh.
Put it on Talgar.
Yeah, okay, good idea. And unfortunately, that is an action, and that does end my turn.
Darn turn economy.
I know.
Vesmir, you're up.
I feel like I pulled some weight earlier, so I'm good to go.
Move over close to the altar, seeing Vinny desecrate the altar with his urine already on it. I am going to cast. I was just looking at this. I'm going to cast Shape Water, which is cantrip, to freeze the urine on the hot runes.
Okay. You may do so.
And bonus action, I'm going to push the monster that's next to. Wait. Yes. I'm going to bonus action, so Orc B needs to do a strength saving throw, DC 16.
Orc B strength saving throw.
Yep.
20.
Never mind, that's my turn.
Alright. So the iced urine begins to hiss and pop as it starts to burn away and melt. The runes, Vinny, as you're still trying to desecrate, seem to be getting hotter. And with that, Orc A is going to. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess he'll be to here. Start beating on Vinny. 13 and a 15. Miss. Alright. Oh, FU2. Talgar, 17, and a natural 20. For 25 to hit. Oh yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw. Natural 20. I just got back-to-back natural 20s.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Alright, so that's 8 radiant damage.
Okay. And then it is going to swing on Talgar. Oh no, he hit Talgar with a nat 20. So that is it's 13 points of slashing damage. So claws rip into you.
Talgar's looking bloodied.
Unfortunately, only gets a 16.
It's a shame you can't be game-breakingly invisible.
Vinny, you are up. Karl, you're on deck. Okay, you're a bard.
Well, he's a bard
All right.
cleric, I think.
A bleric. Or a card.
What type of cleric are you? Okay. So you begin to pour out the holy water, and you begin to bless the altar. The stone slab that you're standing on almost tries to push away, resist you casting this, but you do eventually cast it. And then the holy water you can see is actually having an effect on the runes. They don't seem to be getting any colder, but they don't seem to be getting any hotter either. Karl, you are up. Talgar on deck.
All right. God damn it! Stop hitting the goblin. We're gonna shoot the one next to Vinny. Shooty. I hate you, Dice. So that's a 14 to hit. Plus the oh, hold on. I do still have bless. I finally may need it.
Ooh.
Did you roll concentration check for that? Oh no, you didn't get hit.
So that's a 17 to hit now.
Unfortunately, just misses.
Oof. Womp the womp. Well, that was a good try. What's that going to be? 24 to hit. So that one probably does hit. Okay. 11 plus. That'll be 15 piercing damage to Orc A, and that will conclude my turn.
Okay, so I'm sorry, how much damage was that?
What did I say? 15?
15 to A?
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, Oh, thanks, dude.
What do you bring you?
Candy.
Nice.
Nice.
Right.
So having kids is worthwhile. This is great.
They're just fattening me up. Fucking cannibals.
All right. Anything else, Karl?
No.
Talgar, you're up. Tyee on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna swing on B again.
Constitution saving throw for Moon Beam.
27 to hit. I'm gonna feel a little bit of a smite come through this hit. So it's gonna be 11 slashing.
11 slash.
And B.
Okay.
And hold on.
He's very bloodied.
Might be an extra 13 radiant damage.
The creature bursts apart and collapses to the floor. You definitely dodged the splash damage.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. So, Tyee, you are up. Vesmir on deck.
I would like to dispel the evil magic. The abyssal magic. Whatever you might describe it in the altar.
Okay. You are going to have to roll.
So, I need to make 10 plus the spells. So what is it? Is that a spell attack roll? What is that? What does this thing say?
It depends on the level of spell that's on the thing, and the level that you're casting your dispel at. If you're casting it at a flat level 3 and the thing is at a level like 5, you do have to make the roll.
Yeah, but what roll? Using your spell casting ability.
Yep. So your wisdom mod, or you're like, yeah, look at like the sheet has the spell casting ability mod right there.
Your spell attack, I think it is.
The modifier, I thought. No, maybe.
It says using your spell casting ability. Make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
You rolled a net 1.
A 3, that's a +8.
Okay, so I roll a d20, and then we add 8 to it, right?
I think you only add your mod, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm
like whatever your stat is.
You guys let me know. No problem.
Yeah.
I think it's the modifier.
I can poke him with a rapier all fucking day long. The spell casting shit's new to me. Yeah, that's the crux of it. Yeah, it's spell casting ability, you know. I'm gonna use mine as well. Yeah.
I don't think so because it says an ability check. Well, actually, because bless it does function on ability check. Yeah, I mean, like, if you roll a 1, then maybe this is all moot.
What's the word, Calfax? Oh, I can cast, but it's not. Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah. But you're right. There is no button in there, like for the other spells. You know.
From what I'm reading, it's just would be like your spell d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, it's just the modifier. It's +5.
The DC that you need to beat is the spell's level plus 10.
Yes.
So it is. So we've got things going on to this. So it's an 8 plus the 5, so that's a 13. Then there's a D4 from Vinny, right? Is it?
For the
Is
sake
it
of
only-
this, fuck it. For this, it applies.
Okay, so there's the D4 for that. It's a 1, so we're at 14. And then I will use my reaction for my Cosmic Goblin to add a D6 to this. That's 14. 15, that's a 19.
The altar thunderously cracks and shatters. The runes stop glowing, and you have dispelled the altar.
Holy fuck.
What level was it?
It was a level 8 spell.
Oh, fuck! I rolled an 8 on that, by the way. It's fucking shit. Holy crap. Yeah. It's a good thing we had all my modifier, your modifier, the other fucking modifier. Ah!
And the fire alarms going on outside or something?
No shit, really?
Yeah. Somewhat worrying.
Yeah, he's trying to come back in different ways.
I mean, it's an apartment. Someone probably burned toast or something.
You've brought him back to his original plane, which is actually Texas, so... Yes.
I don't think it's coming from my building. I think it's coming from further over there, but it's hard to tell. What I worry about is some fucking jackass like lighting his house on fire with a toaster or some shit.
That would be what Jackass do.
In Texas.
You know who toasts stuff at 11:30 at night? Or 10:30 at night, whatever the hell it is in Mexico? Fucking meth addicts. That's who. Nobody has any business toasting anything that late at night. This is not the bagel hour, alright? That's later. Or earlier. Whatever. Nice.
I think you need to trim your beard.
I need to find a good barber. My barber shop closed.
Just do it yourself.
Yeah.
I have been. This is what I get.
So you have to. So here's what I do: is I have a trimmer, right? And dude, just doing it by hand, just shaping it, dude. I mean, you can do it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Sound great.
Okay. Yeah. No. So it's a different building.
Oh, good.
They can burn. It's okay.
Well, it's less immediately concerning.
Could you please be on fire another time? We're trying to play D&D.
More than likely, somebody fucking hit a sprinkler in their apartment and discharged the thing because the bells are ringing too. It's not just the like the outside big fire alarm.
Oh shit! Which means it's discharging.
Yeah. It is filling. It's filling somebody's apartment with fucking horribly stinky water.
Oh yeah, that water is awful.
Fucking putrid.
It's like the teenager of buildings.
If you ever want a good chuckle, go
Gross.
check out one of those systems, and they usually have a big old thing that says "retard chamber."
There's that's in the Black Hawk helicopter. You don't turn the gas off; you retard the gas. There it is, right there in the manual.
Yeah.
Going down, guys. Our gas is retarded.
Seriously. Emergency engine shutdown. Retard the gas. Pull the engine offline. That's it.
Hey guys, I'm gas.
Yep.
All right, amigos. So, where were we? You cracked the altar.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I was done with his turn, so whatever's after that.
That does end my turn.
Okay. So, advance that forward. Vesmir, you are up.
Seeing Vinny endangered by Orc A, I'll be like, do not touch my friend. And with each word, is going to cast a magic missile on him and push him back 5 feet. So that's magic missile level 4.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't have enough charges. Never mind. I'm just going to cast Magic Missile at level 1 then. And he's going to take 2 points force damage, be pushed back 5 feet away from Vesmir, and I'm going to try and bonus action force push him away, so he needs to be just 5 feet. 5 feet. And he needs to make a strength saving throw DC 16.
$18.
And nothing happens. Vinny gets out of the way, and I will move out the way myself.
All right. So that was Vesmir. That one's gone. He pushed that one back. He is going to rage out and move back towards Vinny. A miss and a miss. And with that, it becomes Vinny's turn. Karl, you're on deck. All right. Natural 20.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Karl, you're up. Talgar on deck.
Yep. Doing the old tried and true pew pew. Hey, there's a 20 finally. Nat 20.
All right.
Didn't roll all the dice correctly, so we have to get ye old pen out. God, stupid D&D Beyond. Without the mod, yeah. It just, like, the way it did it just makes it so much more complicated.
Don't interrupt him while he's calculating. Just make him take longer.
Exactly. Well, now I need to roll an additional 1d8 and 2d6. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Fire trucks are here.
Go try to get some
Alright.
stickers.
Alrighty, the
Oh,
first
wow.
shot. What's that?
No, I'm just like, there's multiple fire trucks.
Oh yeah, like if it's an apartment, like they don't mess around with that shit. If they get a call for an apartment, they send all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, if that sensor goes off or an alarm's discharging, yeah, they're on the way.
Well, that's good to know. I mean, no
Pretty
knock
quick
on the fire
response.
department. I mean, kind of. It was going on for a while before I finally started investigating. I know during the snowpocalypse and stuff, when the fire department just flat out stopped responding to anything other life threatening. When the pipe burst in my building, there was no way to shut the alarm off, so maintenance just went over there and just ripped the whole like circuit panel off
Ooh.
to turn. Otherwise, the alarms would have just perpetually kept going.
So the first shot critted on Orc A for 26 damage.
Okay, for 26 damage.
Yes.
The arrow, it hits him and drills a chunk through him, and the seams and patchwork of stitching splits, and he perishes.
Cool. Was that the last one? Yeah, I guess so.
The last one in this room.
Last one. You're hilarious. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we're still, if everything still needs to be sorted within combat order, I'll move 2, 3, 4, 5, and stand right there next to everybody else, and that will be my turn.
Okay, and with that, we are out of combat for the moment. Any that were glowing in the room are no longer glowing. Well, as a quick inspection, and even with Tyee's super perception, you believe that you've eliminated the ability for the fiend to come back. Holy shit! More fire trucks are coming. Maybe there's an actual fire.
Or it's a really slow night and everybody's just showing up.
Right.
Like, fuck it,
Welcome,
we've been here
Banner.
for hours. Let's get in the truck.
This is probably a good place to take just a 5-minute break or so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are in the room. Altar's broken, smashed.
I'd like to search the bone pile for anything worth taking. Is it just bones?
No, they look to be. You see remnants of clothing, some necklaces. It looks fairly primitive, but there is mixed in as you kind of dig through the pile. Several items that catch your attention.
I was going to say I'd like to assist Karl when I see him go.
Okay. Karl and Seraphic roll a d8.
Watch me find another rat pendant.
2.
You find a leather scroll case containing a spell.
I rolled a 5.
You find a gold ring with engraved waves on it.
Just for inventory's sake, what level is the spell?
I have it listed here in the notes.
We'll have to identify it.
I will, hold on, let me just... I see why you're asking. It is a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'll put the ring in my pocket with the intent to spend some time attuning to it next rest opportunity to figure out what it is.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
First off, Vinny wants to collect a vial of that brimstone dust from the demon.
Okay. A vial of brimstone dust.
Yay. And then he's going to go back to the front and just listen to see if there's anything else that might be coming.
Roll me a perception.
Perception. It's only 21.
Very faintly, echoing off the ancient stone floors and walls, somewhere out of sight, down some dark hallway, you hear the distinct sound of sandaled feet running.
I relay this to the party.
It does not sound like it's running towards you, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God! Shit.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's coming towards us, but there's still something else here.
Something that wears sandals? You sure you heard sandals?
Seems and like
before we make haste, is there anything else in this room? I think we can leave.
I would like to look at the statue here, as well as the altar, etc.
Okay. Tyee, roll me a D8.
D8 coming up. Rolling. It's a 6.
You find, covered with dust, rolled against a wall. Looks like maybe somebody dropped it at some point. A potion, some sort.
Okay. Let's put that in the satchel for later.
Okay. Sorry. So what's everybody else done?
Talgar's kind of beat up, so he's just kind of resting.
Can I hone in onto what kind of Vinny was hearing?
Vinny, you told everybody, right?
Yeah, I totally what I heard. I don't know if there's anything more that can be gleaned from that.
Tyee, roll me perception with advantage.
17.
You catch the very faintest steps, as described, retreating away before it's kind of out of distance.
I'm just keeping a watch.
Definitely.
I'm just keeping a watch to make
running
sure.
Away. But I don't know about you all, but I'm quite tired.
We don't want to, and we don't want to chase down that sound.
Well, we don't know which direction it ran away from us.
Would we get a sense of the direction?
No, not with those rules.
Right.
Well, would I be able to look around to see if there's any? I know it's stone, so there's not really tracks, but look for anything that might allow me to find them.
Well, if there's dust on the ground,
stone.
if there's dust on the ground, you'd see footprints.
It was also pretty far away, though.
I'm assuming they were here and then they ran away. And if they weren't, then I may look and find nothing.
You can roll survival. Try to find some tracks.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. That's a 14.
Don't find anything other than the creature's tracks that came into the in your own.
Yeah.
With a +9, that was a 14.
As well, let's go get him. Let's go get him.
First off, we don't have any idea which direction he. Do we have an idea what time of day it is?
I honestly don't remember.
If we want to wait, we can set guard here, camp here, and take a rest. If I put up the dome, no one's going to be able to get past us to the other room, but we could set up watch to see if anyone tries to leave the place. And then when we're, feeling better, then we can go exploring to see what else is out down here.
Sure, at least somebody will be able to get through this entrance, which is a limiting factor, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's wise. I like that.
Sounds good.
So you want to try to take a long rest here, or do you still want to pursue the...
No, that sounded like a good idea to me. Use the dome, block off this exit. Yeah, that's good.
We don't have any leads on the person at this point.
I can't block the exit, the stairs. I can only block this entrance in front of the statue because it's only a 10-foot. Is it 10 foot across? Oh, 10-foot radius. So that means it's 20 foot wide. So yeah, I could probably block these stairs with the dome.
You got nice. Room for Sergeant Pepper and the Lonely Hearts Band.
So yeah, well, unless there's any other plans, I'll ritual cast the dome and block the stairs with it, so we can get a long rest.
While this is happening, is a chance to sort of work out what time of day it is, just simply because the wand of magic missiles on the ring recharge at dawn. So I just want to see if that would recharge.
You know what? Roll me a d20. Odds it's dawn. Evens
Nice.
it's not.
It's dawn.
Sweet.
Yay!
All right, so you're putting the dome across the. You're staying in the altar room.
No, we're specifically blocking the stairway to the exit. So we've left the altar room.
Oh, so you're putting it in the foyer here, in front of the statue,
Right.
blocking
Now,
everything. Okay.
We could
okay.
probably take out the gem to see if it closes the door so no one else can get in. If we want to try that.
That's up to you.
I was proposing it to the party.
What was the question?
If anyone wants to try to take out, as long as everyone's out of that room, if anyone wants to try to take the gem out of the statue, see if the door closes so that no one tries to go in there while we're resting.
Well, I mean, with the dome, it seems to be quite blocked off. I'd rather be refreshed.
The dome can only block the exit stairs, or the entrance to that back room. It's not big enough to do both.
Well, yes, I don't think. I tell you what, I will have a look and see if we can get this gem out, and probably best we stand at the top of the stairs to entrance. Can I do an investigation check on the statue to see if the gem can be removed?
Sure.
24.
Yeah, it looks like it could be pulled out.
With no, like...
As far as you can tell, this is not mechanical.
It's not the puzzle box
Can I
that
do it?
would
Can I
hurt
do an
people.
arcana check as well?
What?
Make sure it's not trapped. He wants to make sure there's no effects if we try to pull out the gem.
Yeah, arcana.
Okay, roll Arcana.
10!
Nothing. You see nothing that would lead you to believe that it.
Excellent, I go to pull out the gem.
You extract the large ruby. You can see kind of a swirl of smoke on the inside of it dance around as it catches the light.
Oh,
Does the door close or stay open?
Ruby.
The door closes.
That's the effect I was looking for. And then I cast my dome.
Yeah, throw me up where it's at.
I was going to say we could probably do it at the top of top of the stairs,
Either or.
like there.
Yeah, we can put the dome up there. All right, we're putting up the dome for a long rest.
Okay, so let me actually flip to your character page, and I need to read this dome. What's it called?
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut.
It's a third level, but I can cast it as a ritual without burning a spell slot.
Yeah, Liam, tiny.
Okay. So you cast the dome.
Yep.
The party, I guess, settles in for a long rest.
We will be taking watch.
In case we see anyone
okay.
try to exit or come in.
Any pre-rest activities?
Would I be able to transcribe stuff into my book for spells?
Yeah.
Cool.
Pre-rest, I got an extra slot, so I'll get in the middle of everyone and wave my hands in a sprig of mistletoe, and there's some good berries, and just feel free to take one.
Do not need to mark off a ration if you eat a good berry.
And then I'll spend some time, spend some quality time with this ring to see if I can figure out what it is.
Okay. Are you using Identify or anything?
It's the attunement rule. Like if you spend a long rest, like trying to attune to an item, yeah.
All right. Well, then after spending some time tuning to the item to understand it, it reveals itself to be a ring of swimming.
Cool. I'll put it on the finger.
And the cantrip?
The cantrip is Shocking Grasp.
Now, there's no, being that as a cantrip, doesn't seem to be any gold cost with transcribing that.
Its value is 25 gold pieces as a scroll.
Okay, so 25 gold worth of materials to transcribe.
I guess that's how it would work.
I'm cool with that.
Although that's its worth, which means there'd be no margin. I think we should treat it like health potions. It should be half of the cost of the market value.
To transcribe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise there's no profit margin. Like that's how potions work. Health potions 50, but if you have herbalism and stuff, you can create one for 25 worth of materials. Anybody else doing anything?
No, just going to bed after that.
Before I go to bed, I'd like to cast Augury, and I'm asking. I want to look for the sound that I heard in the cave. Will I get good results or bad results if I go to the east?
Are you asking if you go to the east, or basically which direction?
Yeah, but everything has to be framed in good or bad.
Right,
results.
right.
Yeah.
So understanding that framework in my answer, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. It's like, and I'll gather all my stuff. I'm like, I should believe that those noises were to the west. So just when we're all done, the stars seem to be going to the west. There doesn't seem to be very good results to the east. I mean, we'll cover it later, but I think for that purpose, west is best. West coast, best coast, we used to say.
So who is on watch?
I'll go first.
Vesmir will take second.
Are there three?
Third.
Okay, you got third. You called it before me. I'll let you have it.
So at some point, close to shift change, you hear the approaching footsteps of a few different creatures, and as they approach, you also kind of hear the heavy thuds of something much larger.
Upon hearing that, would try to be stealthy and blend into the darkness and try to investigate before I tried to wake anybody. or do anything else.
I don't believe if you leave the dome, I don't think you can come back in.
No. Anyone who is in the dome when it's created can go in and out freely. If Vinny can't leave the dome, or it will dispel.
Okay, so in that case, Karl, you sneak off into the shadows. And down the west corridor, you see 3 lumbering shapes. Looks to be more orc monstrosities, followed by some very large 2-headed brute creature. And following that creature is a robed figure in sandals. And they are headed this direction.
Right on. Sneak back, and I guess at this point, I think Vesmir may be the only other one that's awake. Because if it's like
You
shift
haven't-
changed.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you mean you haven't woken me, but sure.
Okay, in that case, I would, though, knowing you were the next in line. So wake you up and say, I think we have to get out of here. There's more stuff coming, and our robed buddy with our sandal wearer appears to be among them.
Well, let me just say that in the storm we are protected until the rest is finished. I mean, as far as it can be said, we are protected, they cannot leave. And I mean, at the moments before we exit, we can have a few minutes or few seconds lead time to get out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, at this point, you also hear the footsteps approaching. They'll be here in mere moments.
So basically,
All
what
right.
what Vesmir is saying is that the dome
We're
for the red
safe.
one is invulnerable.
All right, well,
I mean,
I'll
but,
go.
I mean, to be on the safe side, we also can wake and leave. Too.
Well, you're going to be here watching for them. I'm going to go and see if I can meditate for 4 hours.
Okay, so the party is going to... You're going to elect to continue your long rest.
Yes.
Sounds like, yeah, with Vesmir
I think we
keeping an
need
eye
it at
on
this
things.
point.
Yes.
Okay, so with the dome being transparent from the inside, you would see these 3 of the half orc, half human stitched together monstrosity, flanked by this very large, what looks to be 2-headed troll creation, and the robed figure, which looks to be human. The dome is blocking the doorway. They poke at it, bang on it, but they do not seem to be able to penetrate it. So they just take up kind of positions here, and that is where we will pick up next week.
Sweet.
And obviously, who was next after me for watch?
Vesmir or Vinny? No, I don't know.
Talgar.
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 Cool. Yeah, I mean, just for story's sake, I will inform him that we're continuing the long rest and to wake us up before it breaks down. I mean, so to speak.
Talgar does doors, not time.
Like and subscribe.
I can subscribe.